Hi everyone, my name is Krista Roscoe. Hope you guys are doing well today. Your reminder to drink some water. Like I said a few seconds ago, hope you're doing alright. Hope you're living. Today's messy quote is, the theme today is a deer in headlights. Forest move with the wind day and night. Deer don't follow it, but will get lost in it. Deer are so used to the routine of the usual green and bright sun. A deer too lost to care as they feel the road, and see and stop seeing the bright sun, the light being more white than a casting yellow. The deer believe they will find their routine again until they finally get hit. That is my messy quote for today. The overall idea of this messy quote is that, of course, it's like a metaphor for me, because I said in my past videos, that very old videos, that I like to think that deer are like in some way a spirit animal for me. I mean, they're not my favorite animal, but you just relate to them for some reason, even if it's basic, you know. Ooh, voice almost cracked. What this messy quote means for me is, to me, it's like you're following a routine and you're so used to that routine that you don't expect to get lost. You know what to do if you kind of mess up. But if it's a major problem and you do get really, really lost, you try to fall back into your routine like nothing happens, to the point where you pretend that everything's all right, and you're like, okay, it's still bright yellow sun, to the point where you're actually just seeing the white light of car headlights. And then you'll finally get hit and fall apart when your routine is ruined. So yeah, I feel like that's my quote point. So yeah, also showing off my new board. I've already used some of it. Well, I've already used it a lot. I got it last year. I just haven't had the chance to show it off because I've been using it for like schoolwork and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm using it for my messy quote. This is my new whiteboard. I still have my old one. I may use it in my next video again. I just don't like wasting it at the moment. So yeah. I guess I can tell you a time where I felt like a deer in headlights. I'm so used to routines and I don't really like when stuff gets messed up all of a sudden. And you just try to keep your sanity during routines, even though sometimes you can kind of see that something's gonna go wrong in a few days, a few minutes, or a few hours. That you're like a process of a deer. You're just standing there. You don't know what to do. Yeah, you just don't know how to feel because you've never been in that position. Everything was like a change for you. So everything was like you knew what to do every single day. And when something happens, everything just feels like you're falling apart. Like you're homesick from the repetitive days is my best guess. So yeah, I will say yeah, I always had repeated day. Like I always do this thing. If I didn't do it, I would get upset, frustrated, and all that. And when I felt like it was too late to do it, I would just rot. It would feel like I'm rotting to my knees. So yeah, it just kind of feels that way for some people. And at that point, you're just a deer in headlights because you feel like you're doing everything for nothing, all to be ruined again, and it feels like you're gonna have to start over. Some deer take the hit from a car, and some just try to think of ways they can still save it. So, yeah. My goal, grateful and wish. My goal is to try to do new things in my life. I know I've been used to routines, and maybe you have your own routines. But I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have a little change in your life if something does happen. It's just something new that your body's probably not used to. And I guess you can try to find some positive into it for like maybe a few minutes, not like you have to do it for at least an hour, you know? Like, last week, what did I do? I went to, what did I do? Oh yeah, I went on a forest walk with my friends. Yeah, I'm usually scared of forests, but you find comfort in it, and you just gotta tell yourself that your body's just not used to it. Try it for a little bit and just keep going. And it was actually really fun. Yeah. It's like what people say, sometimes fear will hold you back because they're scared. Sometimes your body is scared of change. So, yeah. Yeah, goal is to try to do new things in my life. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for trying every day. I feel like I've said that before. But, I mean, that's all I can do is try every day, learn something new. So yeah, I'm grateful for the mindset that all of the ideas, theories, and things that I like consume my head. In a good way, not a bad way. And that's probably the most I'll probably can get. And that's okay. And because my brain is still learning. Even when you get older, you're still learning. Trust me, your brain just doesn't all of a sudden mentally die inside because there's some part of you that's like, that's something new. So, yeah. A wish that I have. I wish I can eat healthier. I actually have been. So yeah. I've started not to really rely on fast food a lot. Like I got this like my mom asked me what I wanted from this fast food place, and I just didn't really want anything from it. I don't know, I mean, I guess that's a pretty good thing because I mean, it's not like, ugh, I absolutely hate it. No, it's just sometimes you get to a point where you just don't have that love or like for certain foods that you knew were bad for you, but you still, ate it. You just don't have it for you anymore. So yeah. And no blame for the people that, still eat fast food. I mean, I still eat fast food. Maybe not the ones I used to like, but yeah, you slowly start to change and try to think of ideas to eat less of stuff you know is bad for you. And sometimes it can bring you comfort. But I feel like I've said before that sometimes it can abuse you without even trying. So, yeah. That's one thing you can learn. Some objects, some things that are made can slowly abuse you. And they're not even doing it physically. They're not even doing it like verbally. They'll do it emotionally in some way. I mean, I could make many examples of that, but I feel like you would know my point. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I've also been just snacking a lot. it's still getting me by through the day. In a way, you're helping your body process food. So, yeah, you just gotta process it. Because that's probably all your body would want. Is to slowly, like, not to be abused by certain foods. So, yeah, I'm not a food expert, but I think you know some basics to food. The food field. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I've been trying to get my motivation back into videos, and it's going alright. I've been trying to write more, make my words more passionate, or poetic than stale, boring, dry. Yeah, I've been trying to. So, yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. Get some sleep, a little bit of rest, snack, drink some water. Do the littlest of taking care of yourself and what brings you comfort. Just don't let it take over you. Don't let it take over the person you are. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a good day, good week, and a good month, and you keep living, surviving, getting through your bad days, and getting by good days, or the boring days. Either way, we are all people that have different stories, because we are not all the same. So, yeah, but we all share a connection. But I'm just gonna go. I will see you in my next video. Bye!